Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Let's start with Bournemouth versus Leicester City. Well, so far Bournemouth have won 2, lost 3 and drawn 3. Leicester have won 1 and lost 6. Well, of course, Leicester beat Nottingham Forest on Monday. And of course, after that defeat, the newspapers were predicting that Steve Cooper would get the sack. Well, he hasn't got the sack. He's just been rewarded with a new contract. So, it doesn't always do to believe what the newspapers say. Anyway, I'm going to go for, well, Leicester of 19th, them second from bottom, and Bournemouth are 13th. In this one, I'm going to go for, I'm going to go for Bournemouth 2, Leicester 1. Chelsea versus Wolves. Well, at the moment, Chelsea have won 4, lost 2 and drawn 1. Wolves have won 1, lost 4 and drawn 3. Of course, at the moment, Wolves are 18th in the Premiership, whereas Chelsea are 5th. And of course, Wolves sacked their manager at the beginning of the week. I just can't understand why this happens. Managers getting the sack this early in the season. Give them time to turn things around, but the Wolves board have acted, and they decided they didn't like the results they was having, and they're now currently looking for a new manager. Where do I think Wolves will finish? Once Wolves have a new manager, I think things will start to improve for them. I can't see them finishing being relegated. They'll probably finish halfway at the end of the season, I think. Sooner or later, the results will pick up for Wolves. Well, anyway, but I don't think tomorrow. I think Chelsea will win. Chelsea have so far won 4, lost 2 and drawn 1. Wolves won 1, lost 4 and drawn 3. I'm going to go for Chelsea 2, Wolves 0. Manchester City versus Southampton. Well, that goal machine, Haaland, he just can't stop scoring goals, can he? I mean, he got a hat-trick last weekend against Manchester United. There's no stopping him. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get a hat-trick tomorrow against Southampton. I just don't know what the score will be. You never know. It could be another 9-0 against Southampton. Well, anyway, of course, Manchester City so far have won 6, lost 9 and drawn 2. Southampton won 2, lost 5 and drawn 1. I can't see them getting anything against Manchester City tomorrow unless they catch Manchester City on an off day. You never know, but I can't see it happening. I'm going to go for Manchester City 5, Southampton 0. Southampton's manager is another one manager under pressure. I think if Southampton lose heavily tomorrow, I think he'll be sacked. He'll be the next manager to go. Newcastle versus Brentford. Well, Newcastle so far have won 2, lost 1 and they've drawn 5. I think at the start of the season, the Newcastle fans were getting excited about finishing in the Championship playoffs. Well, I don't think it's going to happen. For all the money they've got, I can't see it happening. They might just be content with finishing mid-table. And Brentford, they've won 2, lost 2 and drawn 3. Let's see where Brentford are at the moment in the table. Oh, Brentford are 10th and Newcastle are 7th. I think this one will be a draw. I'm going to go for Newcastle 1, Brentford 1. Brighton versus Tottenham. Well, Brighton had a great result, didn't they, last weekend against Liverpool, drawing 3-3. And Brighton so far have won 4, lost 1 and drawn 2. Tottenham have won 5, lost 1 and drawn 2. Of course, Tottenham lost to Arsenal last weekend. I think this one will be another draw, I think. I'm going to go for Brighton 2, Tottenham 2. Crystal Palace versus Leeds. Well, Crystal Palace at the moment are 4th from bottom. I can't see them going down. I don't think they'll go down. They might not probably finish mid-table. And as for Leeds, where are Leeds? They're 12th. I did predict them to be one of the teams to be relegated before the start of the season. I'm still going to say that. I still think Leeds will go down. Let's have a look. So far, Crystal Palace have only won 1, lost 3 and drawn 3. Leeds have the same, won 2, lost 2 and drawn 3. Of course, Crystal Palace lost last weekend to Chelsea, and Leeds drew with Villa. I think I'm going to go for Crystal Palace 1, Leeds 0. Probably saying that though, it'll probably be a draw. Anyway, West Ham versus Fulham. West Ham so far have won 2, lost 5 and drawn 1. Fulham, they've won 3, lost 3 and drawn 1. Of course, just lately West Ham's results have picked up, have improved. They're now 15th, where Fulham are 8th. They're another team that I predicted would struggle this season, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But of course, there's a long way to go to the end of the season. Anyway, I'm going to go for West Ham 2, Fulham 0. Of course, West Ham beat Wolves last weekend, and Fulham, they lost 4-1 to Newcastle. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Well, so far Arsenal have won 7, lost 1. Liverpool have won 2, lost 1 and drawn 4. Well, at the moment, of course, Arsenal are top. And Liverpool are 9th. So far this season, Liverpool are having a slow start to the season. Mind you, there's a long way to go yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool don't improve. And anyway, I'm going to go for Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. Everton versus Manchester United. Well, so far Everton have won 2, and lost 2, and they've drawn 4. Whereas Manchester United, well, we all knew what happened to them last weekend, don't we? They've won 4, lost 3. Sooner or later, the Manchester United have got to make some kind of improvement. I just can't understand what's wrong with Manchester United at the moment. They're not the Manchester United we all know. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Everton. Everton 2, Manchester United 1. Manchester United to lose again. Nottingham Forest versus Villa. This is Monday night's match. Of course, Nottingham Forest, well, they're another team that spent money in the summer. So far, they've only won 1 and they've lost 6. No wonder they're where they am, bottom. And Villa, see where Villa am. Oh, Villa are 14th. This one is going to be a bit of a toughie to predict. Of course, Forest lost Monday night to Leicester, and Villa drew last Sunday against Leeds. In this one, I'm gonna go for. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Nottingham Forest don't beat Villa. I'm gonna go for Nottingham Forest 0, Villa 2. Villa to win 2-0. Well, that's the end of my Premiership predictions. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another